Are you aware of the power of positivity? Hi guys, welcome to this video. My name is Chloe Gaszewski from onewayjourney.com, and of course we are going to be talking about the power of positivity and how it really helps with the law of attraction in terms of manifesting and attracting travel opportunities into your life. As a travel coach, obviously I am talking about all things travel, but these can be applied in any area of your life, so please feel free to keep watching and apply in your life as and where you feel fit. Now, a positive self-image is the key to living a happy and healthy life. Now, this is not about faking it, okay? This is about accepting your sadness or your concern and then actively making a decision to take hold of your personal power and change the negative thoughts into positive ones. In previous videos, I'm going to sneeze. I've got such a weird sneeze, haven't I? I've spoken about this previously in videos before, and I sometimes feel like repetition is a really good way to really ingrain in yourself what it is that you need to kind of take in, and you hear things differently in different times. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the thoughts, how your thoughts are turned into feelings, and they are then transmitted into your behaviours, which then affect your external environment, which then of course affects your thoughts. Okay, so you might think and believe something to be a certain way, that affects the way that you are feeling. The way that you are feeling is affecting your behaviour and how you are acting. How you are acting is then having an effect on your external environment. Then your external environment and what's going around you is then triggering you more thoughts as a reaction to that. And then you're just in this circle, you're in this like loop of negative thinking, okay? And you need to change that to positive, basically. So it's about breaking the chain and taking control of your thoughts and taking control of your mind. I think a lot of people seem to think that their mind controls them, and that's not the case. Of course, everything is energy, including your thoughts, okay? So if you are to just leave them as they are going to keep replicating and creating, and it's going to carry on the way that it is. So if you want to really take control, you need to step in consciously and say, no, I'm going to change this. I'm going to be mindful. It's not easy to start with, of course it's not, especially if you are really got these kind of unhealthy thinking patterns that are so ingrained into your subconscious and your beliefs. It's going to be difficult, and I think you just need to accept that it's not unachievable, but you have to work at it. So the law of attraction states that through your thoughts and your beliefs, you can attract like a magnet all the things that you want. Now, we've spoken about it before in other videos, so I'm not going to go too much into it. If you don't know much about the law of attraction, go check out my video, which is how to manifest travel in 5 steps, because we talk a little bit more about it in that video. But essentially your point of attraction is your beliefs, your momentum, and also your current state of being. So with those 3 things, if they're not in alignment with what it is that you want, then you're not going to be able to attract it. In terms of where positive thoughts fit into that, there's kind of a few different ways. It fits into your belief and it fits into your current state of being. If you're currently in a negative way of thinking, it means your beliefs are likely to be on the negative side, and therefore your current state of being is. And if you want to attract good things into your life and not negative things, you are going to have to shift your thoughts and your feelings and your beliefs into a much more productive and higher energy, higher vibrational, more positive way of thinking. And like I said earlier on, it's not about faking it. It's not about just being like pretending that everything's okay. Sometimes you have to start with convincing yourself by repetition, by telling yourself every single day that things are of a different, more positive, and that you feel more positive until you actually do start to believe that. So it's not about you kind of faking it, it's about you taking control of the situation and changing the way that you are feeling. Unfortunately, a lot of the way that we feel is our negative thoughts are either ingrained in us from childhood, or they are a result of certain events that have happened within our life. It's really important to remember that everything's constantly changing. Nothing is good, nothing is bad, everything just is. We give everything meaning. Okay, so therefore, if you can really take that on board, please check out some of my other videos for more clarity around that. But it's really, really important for you to really kind of be taking control of that that side of your thoughts and your beliefs, and getting on board with that. Nobody wants to believe that they are prolonging their own suffering. Of course, we don't want to believe that it could be that we are holding ourselves back. It's so much easier to put the blame onto somebody or something else. Of course it is. Well, really, the truth is, it's not like you want to suffer. Of course it's not. But being stuck in that kind of negative way of thinking and those negative beliefs, you are the only person that can break free of that. Nobody else can come in. You have to, whether it is working with a hypnotherapist or a travel coach or a life coach or an NLP practitioner, it doesn't matter who you work with. That's you taking the conscious decision to step out and break those chains, okay? Whether it's things that you want to do by yourself at home, it doesn't matter. It's you taking control. I can't sit here and say to you, I'm going to change the way that you think right now, unless you come to me and say, I'm ready to make changes. I am ready to do the work. And I get it. Nobody wants to believe that they might be holding themselves back. But you do have to accept that at some point, if you want to make changes, you're going to have to be the one to initiate that change. Life isn't good, life isn't bad. We get so attached to things, and when we feel like they go, it leaves us feeling negative. Basically, let's just put it like that. We get attached to things. It's something I'm terrible for it. And when I went traveling, I really noticed how I was getting separation anxiety from everything. I really was getting attached to everything, people, things. And for me, travel was a really big eye-opener it shone a light on that side of me, which I hadn't been aware of before. And therefore, because when things would go or change, I was getting really sad. I was getting upset. I was like, why does this happen? Because I was attaching myself to something, and I was perceiving that thing changing as being a bad thing, and therefore I was suffering because of it. Actually, that's not how it works. That's a really, really damaging way for me to be thinking. Really damaging, really holding me back. But I couldn't see it at that point. That is why I do what I do. I feel the power of travel, and everything that I've learned, everything that I've come to realize, I'm combining it in what I do, because I believe it to be true. It helps people so much. It takes those restraints off people and helps them to live more freely. But everything changes, everything's moving, everything is an ocean of motion. The seasons change, the days turn to night, nothing is going to stay the same. And I really do feel like if you appreciate that, that is the case, it helps you to be more positive about life. If you're able to look and say, do you know what, things do change, situations happen, there's lessons that I've got to go through, I'm going to move forward with my life, and I'm going to carry on thinking and vibing at a much higher frequency, and I'm going to be more positive about it, you will continue to flow so much more freely with life. Remember when I said, and I don't know if you've watched it, but in previous videos when we talk about the network of energy that's around us that we're all part of, stop resisting, stop putting yourself in a negative way of thinking. Let yourself flow with the changes that happen, with the things, and just keep attracting all those wonderful things that you want. it's so important that you start to be more positive and try to look for the positive things. I'm going to say that a really great way to get started with this is to keep a gratitude journal, to be appreciative. Now, my travel journals do include sections on gratitude and for you to log them. So if that's something that you are interested in, you want to purchase one of those, you can do that. Links in the description to my website. Or you just maybe want to have a notepad and pen and you write down each day 8 things, 10 things, 5 things, 3 things, however many you need to do. It just gets started with showing your appreciation of things in your life currently that you are grateful for. There is going to be a lot of them. So, you know, get yourself into that positive way of thinking by being grateful for the things that you already have, allowing the universe to bring in more of those opportunities and help it to raise your vibration a little bit higher. So I hope you found this video useful. I hope you liked it. If you did, please subscribe, please like, please share, and I thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful day, evening, wherever you are in the world. Bye.